Hey everyone, we looked at fixed partitioning, but if your data is growing unexpectedly or unpredictably, then dynamic partition comes to the rescue. In dynamic partitioning, partitions are split and merged based on the size of the partition. For example, if you have a partition that exceeds 10 GB, then it's split into two partitions. This is similar to how B-tree indexes are balanced. And if the partition size shrinks too much, it merges those partitions. This keeps the partitions right sized and it also adapts to the data growth dynamically. But there is one catch. An empty database, if it starts with one partition, all the writes will hit one node until the first split happens. And to fix that, there are systems like MongoDB and HBase which allow for pre splitting your partitions based on the expected key distribution. The next one is partitioning your data proportional to the nodes. And this approach is used by Cassandra for rebalancing. In Cassandra, it uses virtual nodes or V nodes to represent token ranges in this place. So each node owns multiple token ranges. For example, the default value is 256 ranges per node. But when a new node joins, it takes ownership of some token ranges from the existing nodes. And these token ranges are split so that the new node gets part of the ranges and the old node keeps the rest of the key ranges. And the actual data that falls under these key ranges will have to be routed to the new node. And the key point is the number of partitions in the cluster remains the same because the token ranges are fixed. But what changes is which node owns which token ranges. And existing partitions are reassigned and it's not completely redefined. So the partitions, the key ranges remain the same, they just move between nodes. And whenever the balancing or rebalancing need to happen, the distribution is more even. And you don't, because the token ranges are much smaller, you don't need to move entire like large partitions, and rebalancing becomes more efficient. And the next topic is whether you go for automatic or manual rebalancing. Because rebalancing is an expensive operation, it requires routing your or rerouting your requests and moving good amount of data between the nodes. It needs to be carefully done. And automatic rebalancing can be uh, convenient because you don't have to manually change things, but it's not predictable. And automatic rebalancing can increase overload when nodes are failing or and it can cause cascading failures. And many systems also keep human in the loop for safety. And that's about rebalancing the partitions. And in the next video we are going to talk about rerouting your requests. Thank you.